Hello everybody, welcome back to the HOFL Round 3 action. Here it is, Glenelg taking on Central District tonight live from the Adelaide Oval. Gonna be a tough one to tip tonight. This rivalry, this historic rivalry here in Adelaide, Glenelg versus Central District. They go way back. Started off in the 2018 Grand Final where Glenelg beat Central District. And then 2019, Glenelg played Central District again, but this time Central District got the win. These guys have played games that gone down to the wire multiple times. These two hate each other. How come the Dogs now, with their superstars that they have in the team? Tonight's matchup is going to include Tony Lockett and Wayne Carey. Not matchup, but rivals against. It'll be the battle between Damien Bolton and Gavin Slane in the middle. Will Ong versus Cyril Rioli will surprise a few as well. How come the Tigers are the home crowd now? It's Lee Kalir versus Nick McLaren in the matchup. And it's going to be a big game between two sides that absolutely hate each other. Fans here for Glenelg, they get the home game this season, and it's going to be an interesting one as Central District and Glenelg battle it out once again. Gavin Dennis Lane and Bolton. Dennis Lane with the toss. That'll ignite the Bays crowd. Yeah, kick left of screen. Oh, this could be good. Glenelg, if they win, they will go have a chance to go on top of the ladder. If the Dogs win, they will be up there with Glenelg, level on the points. Just all about the percentage now. Here we go, in the middle, bang, massive whip and shoulder. Glenelg is starting strong, so are the Dogs. High ball, ricocheted off an opponent, has a bounce. McLaren, goes to the ruckman, jib size for the first. Glenelg, what a start! Look at this, just through the middle. Didn't allow Centrals to go overlap through the middle like they always do, and easy goal. If Glenelg win, they will go top, even if it's by a point, because the differential between them and Southport are equal. Southport surprising everyone this season so far. Good start to Glenelg, see if they can keep it up. One down by Steins, and he was taken straight away. Snap around the corner. Von Farrow shoved out of that one and marked. Yeah. Central District versus Fitzroy last week. Central District kicked the first 6 times of the game and Fitzroy's nothing, and then they choked the lead. So interesting to see how they'll go tonight if Glenelg can get to a fast start. And there's Noon. They're going for a second goal inside a couple of minutes here. Blake Noon shouldn't miss. He doesn't. He's got it. Glenelg are in front by 12. What a start! Grant now playing ruck for the Tigers. Can that lift the Central District Dogs a little bit? No! Carey says my ball, and they're going for 3 first quarter goals before the 10-minute mark. Wayne Carey, sharpshooter, good kick, good goal. They're in front by 3 goals, Glenelg. What a start! 18-0. Oh, it's getting unbelievable how good this Tiger team is. Glenelg are just bashing him everywhere. Central District haven't got the ball inside 50 yet. Now here they come again. This time the Dogs get it in there. They should mark, and Lockett does. Thankfully for the Dogs. He should kick the goal. He has kicked the goal, and the Dogs finally get there first. It came from 3 Glenelg goals, but the Dogs are there. And really, you see the Dogs ever get thrashed, especially in Adelaide. No, it's not their home game, but still. See what Grant can do against Sandlands. Puts up a good contest, and Glenelg win the ball forward. Brad Wilkins is there, and Wilkins takes the mark. They have not missed yet. Brad Wilkins to make it 4 straight. Will the accuracy continued? Well, they're the most accurate team in the HOFL, and this is why! 4 straight goals for the Tigers. They lead by 18. Back in the middle it goes. Grant got the tackle of McMasters. Now Glenelg attacking once again. Ong just over Dennis Lane's head. Alair took the mark. Alair goes to Logue. Couldn't get there over Bose. Bose has got a man over the top. And that man was Wilkins from the other team. Wilkins is saying I'm going the shot. I'm not sure if he's got the journey. Let's see. Brad Wilkins on the 50. Don't tell me. Oh, he's got it. Because they're going to 5 first quarter goals. They're killing him at the moment. Brad Wilkins kicks his second. And from 50. Oh, I didn't think he could do it. And he proved me wrong. What a goal. They're just killing him in every aspect of the game. Damien Bolton hasn't even touched the ball yet, I don't think. Sandlands. Now Bose to the goal square. Copland can't get it. It's a goal. Bose kicks it and gets it. And they needed that. That was a bit lucky. Copland couldn't get an arm out to reach it there. Just bounced out of his reach. The Dogs get their second. Grant versus Mummery. Grant wins that tap to Pruess, and now Grant has a ruckman he can beat. Grace with a mark. Have not missed yet, the Tigers. They want to keep it that way. Joshua Grace takes his kick now, and he shanked that one out to full. Technically hasn't missed on the behind, so still 100% scoring accuracy here from both sides it is. That's not a good kick out. Motlop gets the ball there with the spoil, then he collects it in the hands. The handball, they're going to get 6 first quarter goals, the Tigers! Oh my goodness, they are killing them! Bang! What a start! 24 points up now. And this is getting a bit ridiculous. They don't even have their main ruck with all full forward out there. And they are destroying him. Grant wins a tap again. Couldn't get the tackle. From every single clearance from the middle. Except this time when Lopo takes a good mark. Sends it down to the wing. Leicester with an intercept. Leicester now. Looks for the options. Kicks it in the middle. Just bounced to McMasters. He fumbled it. Grant. Ball up. Grant taps it straight to McMasters. Not ideal for the Tigers now. Lockett's a hard man to beat. And Copland's not strong enough for him. Lockett kick his second and the Dogs third. And oh boy do they need this. Kicks the goal. Still an accurate game. 9 goals straight. Between the two sides, Glenelg kicking 6 of those. The Dogs to 3. It's a battering out here. Grant wins the tap. Now Noonan. Ong. Massive hip and shoulder there. Now it's a great tackle. The Tigers keep pushing and pushing and pushing. Hitting the ball up. Grant straight to Bolton. Masters gets taken in the tackle. A ball up now. Grant hits it. Bumps his opponent Mummery. Now they handball away the Dogs. Can they get it inside the 15? No! Lopo, good mark. Good bodywork. Strong man he is there. Now smacks it to the inside 50! Marked by Marsden. Logue snaps around the body. High footy here. Anyone's mark? No one, because it was spoiled. Perez collects the ball off the Bolton mistake. Now Perez keeps running with a couple of bounces. Handballs it off, and that one was cut off there. Perez still working hard. He gets the tackle on Leicester. Ball up inside 50. The Tigers have kicked 6. They wouldn't mind a 7th at quarter time. Perez tried to keep it in, but it didn't come off Wilkins, and it'll be a boundary throw in. Grant wins the tap. Round the corner. Couldn't quite get it. Wayne Carey, and now Lopo has work to do. Gets the spoil. It's going to be hard to catch Scruffy. He's the fastest player in the game. There he goes. Walters inside 50. There, kicks an important goal for the Dogs. Back to 12 points. So as soon as Lopo did the spoil, he knew he was in trouble. You're not going to get Jack Scruffy when he's running at full pelt. He will punish you at all times at the back. Good option for him. He is a fast man. Shortest player in the game, but also fastest player in the game on his stats on the Telstra tracker. LeBron Farrow couldn't mark over Essam, who goes towards the middle to Logue. Logue handball was cut off to Bolton. Now Wilkins gets a spoil. Then the tackle. It's a battle of speed. Couldn't tackle him again, but he gave him a bump, and then he got him. On the ball, Dominic Haynes. Siren's gone. He has to kick the barrel. Brad Wilkins for an almighty finish to the first quarter. They kicked 6 first quarter goals. It doesn't quite get a score. And that is quarter time here. Glenelg lead the Dogs by 12 points. Glenelg 6 goals straight, 36 to the Dogs 4 goals straight, 24. 12-point leaders, the Tigers at the moment. We'll see you shortly for the stats in the second quarter. Quarter time here at the Adelaide was Glenelg 6 straight 36 to Central District 4 straight 24. Quarter time Max had inside 50s dominating is Glenelg. Disposals are even as well as uncontested kicks, handballs. Playing as well as Central District marks are even, tackles well as Glenelg. 1 free kick to 0 in favour of Glenelg. 6% free kick, 6% possession well as Central District, 11 hits to 5 in favour of the Tigers. Measurable winners here, Zach Forrest 4, on with 3. Grace with 3 for the Tigers. For the Dogs, Logue with 3, Dads with 3, Shears with 3. Goal kickers here for the Tigers, 2 for Wilkins, 1 for Steins, 1 for Noon. For Central District, 2 for Lockett. 1 for Bose and 1 for Scruffy. In that quarter, 6 goals straight to 4 goals straight. It was a very accurate quarter, 10 goals straight. And you don't want to miss in this game. Both teams scarily accurate in the first quarter. Very accurate game. 10 goals straight. And we're underway in the second quarter now. Can Glenelg keep up the dominance, or will the Dogs fight back? Here they go. Sandlands gets a clearing kick now. Scruffy's the fastest man. You're not going to beat him in the run. Oh, they nearly got him. But he delivers a beautiful pass to SM, and SM goes bang! Oh boy, what a goal! Back to 6 points. What a goal from Barry SM. Bang, left foot snap on the boundary line, and it sneaks through. Oh, they just can't miss at the moment, both teams. Bang, back to 6 points. And if you thought Glenelg had got the job done, you better think again. The Dogs kicked the last 3 goals in a row. Bang, Rioli gets crunched, so does Kenny. It's all happening in the middle. The Dogs are hungry for it. Rioli, bang! Scores a level. What a goal! Rioli just goes the long one from the centre circle almost. Bang! And it just went over the line. 6 goals straight to 36 apiece. Level game. Oh boy, Centrals have kicked the last 4 goals in a row. It's a goal fest here at the Adelaide Oval, it seems at the moment. Picking up somebody, Sandlands does, snaps it inside 50. The Dogs want it more, it seems. Can they get it out? Pat Bolton's been quiet. Scruffy gets tackled ball up. Interesting how it's going so far. Bolton got taken down. Sandlands wrong! Oh my goodness! 3 goal of the year contenders for the Dogs in a row! This time the Ruckman! And they're in front, the Dogs! Wow! To snap around the body from 60 metres out, just clears the goal umpire's hat! And they're in front by a goal. Unbelievable. They've kicked the last 5 goals in a row. 3 of them in this quarter, which have all been goal of the year contenders. And they're going again. This time Bruce cuts it off, but he's gone throwing the ball. Look at this. Gets up. Bang! The Dogs are on top of the Tigers now. SM. I'm out of breath. Straight to Haley. Haley's kick was smothered though. Now Rioli around the corner. High ball. McLaren shoves his opponent out the way. Edwards marks. Edwards wants to go. Dennis Lane, the experienced veteran, kicks it for Carey. Carey marks. Carey should goal. Directly in front. It is 7 goals straight for both teams. It's so close, this game. It is going to be a very tight game. Down the middle, it's going to be high scoring as well. Grant inside 50, it was cut off. Now, tackle's all you need to do at this point. Lopo smacks it out. Scruffy picks it up, was taken straight away. Sockers at the goal square, round the corner. Rocket missed! It's probably missed the most easiest shots of the night. And finally, there's a miss. Should have got that one, Lockett. He'll be disappointed with himself. Copland now whacks that one out of there. Haley with a spoil. Massive hip and shoulder. Twice for the Dogs. Here come the Tigers. Haley gets it back. He can run all the way. No, he can't. Has to hand it off to Gavin. Dennis. Lane. Kicks one. Tigers back in front. That goes straight. They can't miss. It's a game that you don't want to miss. Grant, now to Ong. Ong got it on the floor. Grant was too slow for his opponent. Beautiful kick to Tony Lockett. 2 for out to score. Edwards slipped over. Edwards is getting back at the goal line. He's gone for his head shot. I don't believe it. I do not believe it. He's got it. Makes up for the miss with a monster 70-metre drop punt. And he's kicked 3. And the Dogs are back in front by a point. Unbelievable. What are we seeing here at the Adelaide Oval? What a game if you're a neutral. What a game to be at if you've got a ticket. Sandlands beats Grant. Grant handballed backwards beautifully to Farrow. Farrow cut off by Westhoff. His first possession of the night now isn't the best one. Farrow gets it. Handballs backwards to Brown again. Farrow's playing smart. Handballing it backwards now. Now the Tigers go through the middle. This is how they cut you. But the Dogs cut it off. Now, low play outbody by Bolton. But then Bolton got outbody. Brown off the ground. Noon went hard at the ball and picked it up with courage. And now he comes off. Grant. Now, it's going to be interesting. Round the body. Kipro versus Scruffy. Kipro should win it, and it does. Kipro, don't want to run around Scruffy. It's too hard. He's too fast for you. Now, no one marked that ball, surprisingly, in that pack. I thought someone would mark it. Brooks got tackled. Ball up. Now, Grant beats Sandlands. Goes to Noonan. Noonan clearing ball out of there. McIntosh goes underneath this one. Takes the mark. Handballs to Carey, who accidentally cut it off. It doesn't matter, because Joshua Grace has put 9 on the trot for the Tigers. And they're back in front. They can't miss. He's kicked his second. I think the handball was meant for him originally. Wayne Carey accidentally cut it off, but it didn't matter because Grace was never going to miss that. And they're up by 5. Grant to Ong, slipped through his fingertips. Now it's out the back after Sandlands lost it. Ong now spoiled to Motlop. Got to get back at the footy. Can't. Now it's a big battle for the ball. Kippo beats Scruffy again. He's too small. He can play though, the kid. Beautiful pass to McIntosh. That was always his. Now McIntosh inside 50. Mark to Haley. Reece Haley for 10 straight goals. The Tigers cannot miss. They get the lead up to 11 points now. A sold-out Adelaide Oval is watching a thriller of a game where the Tigers can't seem to miss. Dogs have missed only one opportunity. Bang! Massive opportunity out the middle. Players going hard at the ball. That's what we want to see. Ong just gets smashed and says, well, I'm was too slow to react. Grant went quickly with a snap. No one marked the ball. Someone jumped away too early. I'm not sure who that was. Copland beats his opponent, but Kemp now Sandlands gets tackled. Copland was stopped by a roadblock in the field. They gotta keep tackling here. Him forcing to kick the wrong way. Umpire said not 15, play on. Now they're out, the Tigers. Kipro just keeps it alive. Wayne Carey kicks it inside 50 for Marlon Motlop. Motlop goes short to Carey. Carey in the goal square. Oh, it didn't work. Alango cut it off. They were going for another one. Shears marks now. Now towards McLaren. He takes the mark. This one I've seen this one. Oh, the siren! Doesn't trouble anyone. Glenelg leads the Central District Dogs by 11 points at half time. There's Glenelg 10 goals straight, 60. The Central District 8 goals, 149 at half time. Glenelg by 11. And we'll see you shortly for the stats in the second half.
On the bongo, a bonfire is the inner camp visual. Werewolves howl at the riverbank ritual. Down by the river, learn how to swim. Where the records play, wash away all the stress. When the train goes, so I glide off the pot on a rainbow. See my sight at the top of the range road, and I'm right on the dot when I aim, bro.
Half time here at the Adelaide Oval. It's Glenelg 10 straight 60 to Central District 8 149. An accurate game here at the Adelaide Oval. Half time match had Centre 56 more to Glenelg. Disposals 5 more to Glenelg. Contest versus 4 more to Central District. Contest versus more 4 more to Glenelg. Kicks more 4 more to Central District. Handballs 9 more to Glenelg. Playing us 2 more to Glenelg. Marks 4 more to Glenelg. Tackles 4 more to Glenelg. Free kicks 1 to 1. Possession is even. Hit out 7 more to Glenelg. And if you notice in all those stats, all those numbers for the differential are single digit numbers. That's how close this game is. Imagine if I want to see it for the Tigers in the first quarter. All with 5s on carrying grace. Shears with 7, Dads with 5, and Fenlands with 4. Shears reckon up a lot of the footy in the first half. The goal kickers here for both sides. No one's missed for the Tigers yet. Carey's got 2, Grace has got 2, Wilkins has got 2, Dennis Lane's got 1, Haley's got 1, Noon's got 1, Steins has got 1. And for the Dogs, Lockett's got 3, Bose has got 1, Esm's got 1, Riola's got 1, Sedler's got 1, Swift's got 1 as well, and Lockett the only behind for the game. So far the best player of the match is Aaron Sandlands. The Dogs. He's got 4 major ball winning moments, he's got a goal, he's playing well in the ruck. 4 goals straight in the quarter to the Tigers after their 6-goal opening term to 4 goals won for the Dogs. They won the quarter by a point, the Dogs, but they haven't won the game yet. An 11-point lead is the Tigers at half time. We're underway for the second half. What a game. Rioli at the middle straight away wants to have another start. That is fast, but Compton cuts this one off. And just goes to the pocket where Palmer almost lost his balance, just got the mark. Palmer now goes for Perez, but Dad's marked over him. Now high footy, spoiled to the floor, tackled. It was Bolton. Ball up. Steins in the tap, now around the corner, Scruffy sets one up. This could be a mark to Tony Lockett. And it is. Tony Lockett. He's got it from an angle. Back to 5 points. Well, now's a better push and shove. He's got 14 Lockett. He won't care. It's going to be a high-scoring thriller, this one. Not a lot of misses, but goals. That's what we like to see. We've seen 19 of them. Could have had 20. But it doesn't matter. We put it aside us now. Steins wins the tap. And Den tackles Bolton. Wonderful work by the ruckman. McLaren copped the whack. So did Grant. What a tackle on Marson. Holding the ball. Just got him by the jumper. Wonderful work by Steins in the ruck. He's been doing it all tonight. Steins just sends one in for Wilkins. It seemed. On just gets a scooping one to Noonan. Now close to the goal square. It's got to be ball. It's gone. It is. Bang. And Reece Haley, I think he's kicked 1 or 2 already, can put through. Oh, he almost missed, but the Tigers have 11 goals straight. He's got 2 now. Jeez, almost missed that. Tigers 11 goals straight here. So the Dogs 9-1-55. Puts it through with ease. As he should have. Rioli gets tackled, but it doesn't matter. Bo snap, beautiful pass to Pat Bolton. He hasn't touched the ball yet. This is his first touch, and it's a beautiful kick to Sandlands the ruckman. He's already got 1. He wouldn't mind a second and put their 10th goal on the board to get the game back to 5 points. He's got it beautifully. The accuracy will continue. This is an amazing game of footy we're seeing. He's got 6 tackles, Sandlands. There's a ruckman. That is elite work ethic here. Sandlands was a tap to Miller. Now to Sandlands. Evaded Mr. Nobody. Now Copland is beaten on the spoil. And Mummery's wrapped up since you're not going anywhere. Oh boy, this is interesting. Grant wins a tap. Then gives Sandlands a nudge. Ball up after first tackle Dads. Grant wins a tap. Then gives Sandlands another nudge. And it works. Ong to Noonan, to Carey, back to Noonan. Now Lear comes smashing through the pack. Whoever can get it at the back will win it. It'll be a ball up now. An amazing game. Could get even better. What a handball over the top! They kicked 12 straight goals, the Tigers! Oh boy! He's hit 3, Reece Haley. And this is unbelievable. 22 goals for the game, 1 miss. Grant. Now the hands go. Pruess, pull up. Steins wins the tap, then hits Mummery. Now rough conduct, pushing the back by McMaster's free kick to the Tigers, and if they can get the goal from here, it'll be massive. Zach Pruess from long range. We'll give it a ride. It's falling short, but it's right into the hands of Wilkins, and Wilkins will snap around the body for their 13th goal in a row straight. Oh boy. Now they have a lead of 17. Wilkins gets his 3rd. And it's starting to look good for Glenelg now. They deserve to win with their accuracy. Steins, beautiful tap to Pruess. Pruess. Haley's out, bodied by Haynes. Now in the pack, McMasters. They got to go the Dogs. They need a goal back. Glenelg are up by 17. Biggest lead of the game was Glenelg by 18, I think, or was it 24? I'm not sure. I think it was 18. Steins beautiful to Noonan. Noonan at the back to Motlop. Motlop to the floor to Grace. Grace handballed inside 50. Motlop's going to use his speed. He was punked out of it. It doesn't matter. Jim Steins. Goal. 14 straight. The Tigers are in front by 25 points. And the Adelaide Oval erupts. What a performance from Jim Steins. Tigers have kicked 3 goals in a row. Good tackle on Bolton. And Rioli just got the hands out, but it went straight to the opposition. The Tigers are elite with their hand passing. McLaren just missed the footy. I don't know what he's doing. He gets him on the ball. That's what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. I shouldn't speak. Mummery was gone. Had no chance of it. Haley now out the back of the pack. Motlop's got him. Oh, Carey puts the head down. Joshua. Jim Steins misses. He hits the post, and finally Glenelg get their first behind. He's gone for his 3rd goal, Jim. They're up by 4 goals though. 24 points it is. Sorry if I said 25. I meant 23 earlier on. Carey, what a mark. And he plays on, round the corner, it's missing, it goes from behind. Oh no, don't tell me they're going to get it inaccurate. It was an unbelievable performance from them before. Now they've missed 2 behinds in a row, the worst for the game. Bolton somehow didn't get tackled there. Oh! Kipro just went up for the ball and didn't come down with it. Scuffy. Now with possession of the footy. Good kick. Marked by Briggs. Thought he was going to play on for half a second. Briggs. 50 out. Looks good off the boot. And it is. 19 points the Tigers lead by. Sandlands inside 50. Copland's foiled away from Lockett, but there's a lot of dogs there. Scuffy did the right thing, handballing it to Essam. Essam gets him back within 13. 2 late goals for the Dogs and 2 crucial goals for the Dogs. Pat Bolton off. He hasn't had a big night tonight. The Tigers, they definitely have. Is there one more left for him in the final minutes of the third quarter? Yes, there is! Grace! He's kicked his third. How many goal kickers for the Tigers have kicked 3 goals or more? At least 3. They don't come much easier than that. Steins wins the tap. It's all happening for the Tigers. This is why they're the top of the table team. Here's another one. Haley. Oh. He's kicked 4. The Tigers are up now by 25. I think they've potentially done enough, but the game's not over till it's over. But they are playing out of their skin at the moment. Is there time for one more? Don't tell me. 35 minutes already gone in this quarter. Longest quarter we've had tonight. Is there one more for the Tigers, or will the siren beat him? I think... Oh, took a couple of steps there. There goes the siren. Lopo with the good defence. And the Tigers lead by 25 points in the 3/4 time. It is an absolute bloodbath out there with the amount of goals they are producing. The Tigers 16 goals to 98. So 12 goals, 1 73. The Tigers could be on their very way to glory again tonight. They are playing some unbelievable football as they lead by 25 points. Look at the 3/4 time match statistic. It's going to go by 25 at the 3/4 time break. Big quarter required for the Dogs to fight back. 3/4 time match statistic into 58 more to Glenelg, as well as disposals more to Glenelg, and positions are even, contested positions are even, as well as kicks. Handballs more to Glenelg, handballs are even, clangers are even, marks are even, tackles more to Glenelg. Free kicks 5-2 in favour of the Tigers. 1% more possession to the Tigers, and 32 out of 15 in favour of the Tigers. Major ball one is here for the Tigers. 9 for Noonan, 8 for Breast, 8 for Carey, 6 for Dogs, 7 for Sandland, 7 for Shears, 6 for Dads. Goal kickers here. Well, this could be interesting. We'll get to the Tigers last, actually. We'll go to the Dogs first in their scoring department. They have just kicked so many individuals to the Tigers. So 4 goals for Lockett, 2 for Essam, 2 for Sandlands, 1 for Rose, 1 for Briggs, 1 for Rioli, and 1 for Scruffy. We change the team now to Glenelg. We look at the individual goal kickers. It's 4 for Haley, 3 for Grace, 3 for Wilkins, 2 for Carey, 2 for Stein. So 5 goal kickers with more than 1 to their name. And Stein's 1 behind there. Kevin Dennis Lane a goal, and Noon a goal also. And Carey missed the other behind. In that quarter, another 6-goal term for the Tigers. 6 goals, 2 it was. 38-point term to the Dogs. 4 goals straight, but it wasn't enough to compete with the Tigers. Up by 25 points. It's starting to get away from the Dogs now. But this final quarter could prove me wrong. Can the Dogs fight back, or have Glenelg done enough? We're about to find out. Sandlands from the centre circle. Oh, that's the start you want. He's kicked 3, and that one is the biggest of them all. Bang! How do you get that much power on it? What a start. Back to 19 points, just in with a sniff. If Sandlands does that every time, gee, they win by 30 goals. And the way they're going, they want to win this. Pat Bolton, he's done nothing all night. He's done 1 disposal. He needs a goal at the right time. Oh yes! 2 in a row, Dogs. Dogs are coming. Do not write them off. Don't write them off just yet. "13 points. It's nothing." What a fast start. 2 in a row, Dogs. Can they keep it up? At the middle. Yes, they can. Sandlands again. Oh, Lockett's going to steal it. And I think he may as well, because you never know with the ball how it can bounce. Lockett will kick a certain goal. Oh, almost missed. 7 points. Game on. He's kicked 5. A handful for Tony Lockett. Three in a row to the Dogs. Sandlands is absolutely destroying him out the middle. Steins can't do much at the moment. There, he won the tap, but Sandlands is just too strong to go eventually. I said, get lost. You've done too much to us this quarter already. We want a turn. Kick row inside 50. Carey underneath it. Couldn't quite get it. Now they're battling for the ball like squirrels. They get it out of there, the Dogs. If they kick a goal, it's 1 point the difference. Glenelg trying to defend for their lives, and they're not doing a very good job. That'd be dead. Lockett got 6. It's 1 point. Oh my goodness. What is going on? The Dogs have just switched it on this final term. It is 1 point the difference in a high-scoring belter of a match. The Dogs have kicked the last 4 goals in a row. Now the ruckman from both sides are off, but the Dogs midfield is not off. It's still on. The power is still on. The fend-off was immaculate. Now handball is straight to Lee Kalia. Not what you want to do. Alia to Lockett to try and put him in front. It doesn't need to be Lockett. It needs to be a short man who can level it. 98 apiece. We may be witnessing one of the greatest games of all time. Edwards in the pack. Look how many players are fighting for the footy. The Dogs are in front! They are the first to kick 100, very surprisingly. They've got 5 in a row, and the Dogs, with Oliver Dads, have hit the front by goal. What is going on? Is this the greatest game of all time? Dogs have kicked the last 5 goals, with no response from the Tigers. Grant. They need everything they could possibly get. Grant. Now McLaren to Grant. It's Sandlands again. This time he's tackled. So is Alir. Need a goal, the Tigers. And they need one mighty quick. Oh boy. Spills out. Now they're away, the Dogs. Oh boy. The Dogs are on their way. Just the clearing kick. Wasn't good enough. Alango cuts it off. Alango over the top. Get back. Flood the defense. Lock it in. Why'd he go there to Bose? Bose just trapped instantly. Ball up. Grant. Press. Launches one. McIntosh gets a spoil. They need the numbers to work here. McIntosh goes for goal. Miss. Oh no, it's a mark. Jeffrey marks it on the line. Somehow. Score review, I reckon. No. All clear. We'll move on. Bose now goes backwards to Marsden. Marsden now. Handballs to Rioli. Rioli. Kick was spoiled. Now it's trouble. It's I-50. Oh, McLaren missed the footy and the tackle. Oh boy. Lopo. Apart from the non-finals game, this could be the greatest game of all time, and it's not done with yet. Glenelg to level it. Grace has kicked it up. Oh my god! 104 to 104. They kicked 4 goals. 17-2 to 17-2. And we approach time on now. Finally, Glenelg get the goal after the Dogs kicked 5 in a row. This is amazing to see as a neutral. Steins, Dennis Lane. If there's one man you want him to win the game, it is Gavin Dennis Lane. But Carey puts it in front by 6. Oh boy, the lead keeps twisting and turning. It keeps on changing. We have to have a winner. It would be great if it was a draw. What a game this is. One of the greatest games of all time. Top 3 for sure. The grand final may be topping this just because of what happened, but it is unbelievable what is happening here tonight at the Adelaide Oval. We haven't had many nights with this many fans get to see a game like this. Palmer, it's all up to him. He lets Gruffy get the spoil around the body. Oh, Kemp. Oh, my goodness. He gets his first. This is exciting. Don't go anywhere, you don't want to miss this. It is locked up at 18 goals to 110 each. That's how crazy it is. 39 goals. 4 has been kicked across 2 sides. It's a shame we have to have a winner. Or we might not. It's a draw at the moment. The Dogs are going to go inside 50. They're going to march. That's out on the full. Don't do anything stupid, Campbell Brown. Campbell Brown launches one out. High ball marked by Motlop. Motlop, I don't know how long's left, but we're in the dying stages, I reckon. Allaire wants to go. Cut off brilliantly. Oh no, the Tigers are inside 50. Something has to happen right for the Tigers. It's absolutely raining goals tonight. Bolton's playing backline. Can you believe it? Logue, Marks, Noonan couldn't man up at Damien Bolton. If there's one man to win the game for the Dogs, it's him. Kicks it to Dads. That's Marks. Dads. He's going to kick from 50 to put it back in front. They're going to pray he falls short. Kicks it. Goals it. Dogs are in front by 6. I reckon the best Glenelg can do is maybe draw it. Last quarter went for 36 minutes. Oh my god. What a game we're having. It's a heart stopper. Half an hour gone in the final term at the Adelaide Oval. Glenelg need the next one, and they need it quick. Grant to himself, sockers it forward, picked up, now tackles, now they gotta go, they have to go quick, have to score a goal, that's on the ball, oh, handball to just, Allaire with a clearing finish, and Briggs, the Dogs might do it, if they get a mark here, Scruffy, the shortest man of the game, takes the biggest mark of the game, the Dogs might win it, Scruffy, kicks a goal, Dogs by 12, could be the final nail in the Tigers' coffin. Oh, they've played so well tonight, but the Dogs kept pushing and pushing and pushing, and Southport will be licking their lips at this, saying, oh yes, we're on top. For a reason now. Last 3 goals have gone to the Dogs. Siren, guys, what a game!
One, the way we play it,
smiles with a grin and said, come what may, fight is striving. Teamwork is the thing that talks. One for all and all for one, the way we play is central. We are the mighty fighting dogs.
That win by the Dogs puts them in second place on the HOFL ladder. First place is Southport. Unbelievable. Wow. Who would have thought top spot would be conquered by Southport at this stage? But what a game this was tonight. We're not going to see anything better than what we just saw tonight. That was an absolutely crazy game. Shame the Dogs... Oh, shame there was a winner. Not shame the Dogs had to win, but... Wow. It's just... Oh, take a breath. Final match stats. It's up 55 water Glenelg. All disposals to Central District. Uncontested possessions more Central District. Contested possessions are even. Kicks more to Central District. Handballs more to Glenelg. Clangers more to even. Marks or Central District by 10. Tackles more to Glenelg. Free kicks 62 in favour of Glenelg. 5% possession ball to Central District. 43 headers to 19. Dominant certainly like by the Tigers. Major ball winners here. Noonan with 10. Grace with 10. Grace with 9 for the Tigers. Dads with 12. Zanlins with 11. Lock with 9 for the Dogs. Haley with 4 goals. Grace with 4. Oh, you know what? Go through it. Let's go through it. Crazy. For the Tigers, 4 goals for Grace, 4 for Haley, 3 for Kerry, 3 for Wickets, 2 for Steins, 1 for Dennis Lane and 1 for Noonan. For the Dogs, 6 for Lockett, 3 for Sandlands, 2 for Dads, 2 for Essen, 2 for Scuffy, 1 for Bolt, 1 for Blaze, 1 for Briggs, 1 for Kent, 1 for Rioli. Wow. 11 separate goal kickers for the Dogs. Seven goal kickers for the Tigers. That's 18 goal scorers in this game. Wow. The final quarter, it was too much for the Tigers. They were up by 25 points if they got time. Then they choked the lead. They kicked 2 goals straight in the last quarter. It was not enough to the Dogs. 8 goals won. They had an 8 goal last quarter, the Dogs. Wow, what a win for them. The player of the match is extremely hard to pick tonight. It's got to go to either Joshua Grace, Sandlands, Steins or Lockett. Here we go. In third place from the Tigers is Reece Haley. In second place for Central District is Tony Lockett. And in first place, player of the match and a well-deserved ruckman, Aaron Sandlands. We'll look at Aaron's stats. Aaron Sandlands, he had 8 kicks, 3 handballs, and 11 disposals in total. The marks, he took, how many marks? Took 1 mark. He won 16 hit-outs. He delivered the most tackles of the game with 8. And he kicked 3 goals. What a performance from Sandlands. Well deserved. 11 disposals, 1 mark, 8 tackles, 3 goals, 16 hit-outs. Sandlands is your player of the match. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all we have time for this evening. What a game! One of the greatest games in HOFL history. That's all from me. Have an amazing night, and goodbye.